plus we could probably just barely hit the... Well, let me see something really quick. I want to check something out. Oh, yeah, there's a small heat pumping station and a large heat pumping station. Okay, wait a minute. Hold up a minute. Small heat pumping station. That's the secret. Okay, here's the magical secret. You could generate 200 cubic meters of heat, right? Heat pumping stations act as a residual. So if you have one exchanger over here, but you have 2, 3, 4 heat pumping stations, I believe that would give you an extra 400 cubic meters of heat water. Or triple that for the heat pumping station. If I'm reading that correctly. Okay, let's try something here really quick. We're gonna do this. Oh, come on, you. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong damn pipe. We connect that like so. Gonna grab you. And we're just gonna connect you. Right there. And I think if I have a few of these... Let's go ahead and get one more like that. That one could go. And we're going to go ahead and grab a heat exchanger. And let's just do like right here. See if I can find a good spot for you. And small heat pipe coming right in there. Alright, so if I'm careful with how I expand my town, if I don't go too crazy, and if perhaps I do some smaller houses, we can actually fill out the town with more homes. Oh, are some of these more efficient at heating than others per person? So let's try this. 3 divided by 50, so that's 0.006, right? 12 divided by 0.84. No, 0.84 divided by 12. That's less efficient. Heat water tank. 2.94 divided by 42. 0.007. Okay. Let's go really big. 12 divided by 177. 0.067. And let's try 10 divided by 146 is going to be 0.068. So not all of these ratios are the same. Now, that's granted if the numbers are correct. There might be a decimal point attached to the heat water tanks on these buildings that, you know, it's just not visible to us. It's on the back end of the game. But it seems like some of these might be more efficient than others. But with a heat water tank of 1.4, it seems like I could have about, I don't know, 40 of these? Walls made bricks are more efficient, or a concrete one? Don't know. Let's see. 146. What's a good equivalent? 146 workers. 143. Here's a very close equivalent. 143 for 10 cubic meters. 146 for 10 cubic meters. Who else has a 10 cubic meter tank? 150, so that's technically a little bit more efficient. 11 cubic meters for 160 workers. What if I really crammed a bunch into a small area? This one is a 17 cubic meter tank for 257 workers in a very small building. 23 for 337 workers in a small one. Okay. Well, Raffo, I think it still makes sense to me. Like, I still feel like I'm looking at it the same way I did yesterday. But again, I still hold that I believe that this is misleading. I think that there are better ways that they could communicate. Because, like, they have a production of gigajoules of heat. But what is a gigajoule of heat compared to this? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. They should have a standardization of the measurements throughout the entire game. So that, you know, that's just a criticism of the game. It doesn't mean that it's bad. Hey, Doom Yeti, welcome. We're still working on our town. Although we're making progress. I think we're pretty close to actually getting some people going. Now, I will say, I think that now that I'm putting some thinking about it, watching my videos last night, oh, cool. Now that I'm thinking about it, the heat pumping station here, I think that these might be the secret because they're going to add more heating to everything. Like a residual heat amount. Because my understanding is, as these heat up, they will hold. Building insulation material. So, are you saying that the brick buildings are more efficient or less efficient? If they're more efficient, that's great. Good, we have power. Everything's on site, we just need people. Just need people, just need people. Two buses. You're gonna make the switch to realistic soon? Oh, brace yourself. It just gets more brutal. It's good fun, though. I do have a good time with it. More challenging, more content? Absolutely, yeah. It definitely is that. Yeah, why are we not making all of those? Yeah, go ahead and get all that built. Get that thing knocked out. I mean, Doom Yeti, the construction building isn't useless. The difference is the construction building long-term, while not being faster, it is cheaper if you provide all of the materials. Now, the nice thing is, on your first year, if you really wanted to, you could build an entire town, you could have everything planned out, like, you could plan everything out on pause, get it all laid out, get everything built, you know, like that. And also have all your industries built that you need, and have workers going out day one. You know, farms are producing, all that kind of stuff. The difference on realistic is you have to plan all of it out and take the time to have it built, but it's going to save you a little bit of money taking all that time in a way, while also costing you more. It's kind of a back and forth, because you're spending on fuel, you're spending on a lot of things. But as you start to make more and more progress later on in the game, yeah, I think that either way you go later on in the game, it ends up being roughly about the same. Other than the fact that realistic forces you to stay realistic. I did put a pump in, right? Yeah, that is a pump. Okay, cool. How about small water well? Yeah, we're just gonna do that right here. Pull that out from there, get a big water pipe, and we'll bring that into here. I would assume, if I had to guess, that bricks would be better. But I don't know if in-game, if one of the options is a better option. Bricks, in theory, should be much thicker. Should have a lot more heat retention. But yeah, I don't know if that's reflected in-game. Be nice if it was. Da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, that could almost... That's almost like 6 different lines, if you think about it. Oh, I gotta get rid of these. Yep, that can all go. What can I do? I have a lot of idle vehicles. Let's just make sure those are assigned. Let's go ahead and assign construction mode to everything. Make sure that they're doing their thing. Oh, they actually were not assigned to a couple of these. They are now. Here we go. The small headquarters has everything it needs. I think workers are quickly going to end up being the issue here. I think I want to start figuring out my lines, and I'm going to go ahead and get them prepped and ready to go. Let's go ahead and get multiple depots. Road depot free. I can have 7 of them? Well, I will. Alright, let's go ahead and find buses. Speed. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and make those a favorite. Get all 16 buses in here, and then we're going to start setting lines to each of them. So, you're going to have a line. You're going to have a line. Are there any other small things that need a line? Fire trucks, I know! Raffo, we're... Stop the obsession with the fire trucks. It's fine. It's fine. We're not there yet. We're still building the rest of the town. We have time. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it together, okay? See? They're right here. They're ready for us when we're ready. We're just not ready yet. I know, but we're gonna get there. It's in the back of my head. I think we can go ahead and make these a high priority. So, issues. Honestly, if we got our people power, it's going to end up being power and water as the primary issues. Where are they at? Where is the last bus? Are they still on their way in? Oh gosh. Oh, some are still running back and forth from the border. Okay, you're gonna grab from this stop, and you're gonna go to get water. Unload. You're only going to work with basic. Actually, no. Basic and university is fine. Get in. Basic and university. We don't need any students. We don't need any passengers. This is your entire life's work. The line. Water treatment. Set job. Water treatment. Just put water when you have a swaged ready. I don't know what that means. Alright, that's set. And you're going to set all the buses. We're going to set line length there. You. Oops, where is it? Starting here. Any workers, we're not going to unload. You're going to come here. You're going to unload. And it's going to be any workers. Checking the line detail. Rename. Sejov. Heating. Plant. There we go. Check. Copy, copy, copy. Now, you guys, I do need to take a quick look at. If I can actually press the right button. Sewage! Oh, you're talking about sewage. Well, I mean, they're gonna be ready at the same time. So, I mean, that's a given. They kind of go hand in hand. Microbus here. I feel like these might be the best option. Loading. Workers. Right here. Unload workers. It's the job. Rail. Construction. Workers. Boom. And we'll copy you. Right there. Line spacing enabled. I need to check over here. Did I set this properly? Grab this vehicle. Show me the line. Line spacing is enabled. Okay. This is such a short distance, I feel pretty confident with the ability to get enough of those vehicles back and forth, even when it's snowing and they're moving at a third of the speed. I feel like we can still do pretty well. Good, we're making killer progress over here. Bum 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 bum. Are you still working? Yes, you are. Excellent. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but he is working. What is it? We can have 60 workers for just one of these? Great. Love that. Sewage line is actually ready, as a matter of fact. And all of the buildings are or will be connected. The only one that's not is going to end up being the sewage plant and the water plant. How ironic is that? Or not sewage plant, the heating plant. Oh, that's irony. Okay, let's take a quick peek here. Small sewage pipe. Okay, we can get a small sewage pipe here. Let's grab a thing of water. Oh, that pisses me off. Okay. That is water pumping station. We need a water substation. Right there. And I would also like to have a water switch. Water switch. Here we go. Right there. Big water pipe in there. Big water pipe going there because I may as well have the biggest one so that we can do something with it if we so choose. And a small one coming here. Now, we're going to need a sewage tank. We're going to hook that up right here. Same idea. Small sewage pipe is going to connect up to the switch because it should be able to grab all of the other sewage that's in the area. And go. How's this thing going? It needs a little bit of everything. Is anybody actually working on it? Yes, they are assigned to it, so... Just gonna take them a little bit of time, because we probably have a backlog. Actually... No. We do not. Why not? Because they're not actually assigned. Why is that? Because I actually had a different pair of construction offices actually attached to it. I knew that. That's okay. Wait a minute, so these guys... No, they're actually not working on anything over here. Interesting. So I think we really just need a bunch of workers to get a lot of this stuff done. We're about a month away from spring. This is the year that I'd like to turn everything on. Now, that being said, power, drinking water, power. Let's get our power. Now, I do have a transformer here. Let's figure out where I want to put our electric substations. And I think that's going to be relatively simple. Ta-da! Ta-da! And I think that those two alone will damn near power the town. Some other infrastructure is in the way, of course. Because why would it ever be simple? Alright, that's connected. I'm annoyed. Okay. Okay, finally connected. Can I please make this look somewhat reasonable? Like I'm not a maniac? Thank you. And the same thing goes for this. Can I just... Something to say it's got a little bit of a curve in it. Really? Okay, game. Okay. Got it. And we're also going to do the same thing over here so I don't look like a maniac.